Senator Daniel Inouye, the eldest son of Japanese immigrants, spent his earliest years in a small, cramped house in a poor section of Honolulu. When war with Japan broke out, Mr. Inouye became a medical aide in the U.S. Army, and he saw action in Italy. In 1945, 11 days before the German surrender, a bullet shattered his right elbow, and with it, his dream of someday becoming an orthopedic surgeon. Yet he always possessed a driving passion to serve his community and nation. So Mr. Inouye chose to pursue a career in law and politics. 14 years later, when Hawaii became a state in 1959, Daniel Inouye was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. He had earned the honor of being the new state's first congressman. In 1962, he was elected to the U.S. Senate by a landslide. Since that election, he has always garnered at least 74% of the vote. Senator Inouye gained national recognition when he served on the Senate Watergate Committee. He was also chosen to chair the Senate Select Committee examining the Iran-Contra affair. The guiding force behind Senator Inouye's political career is his lifelong commitment to helping others. He has consistently addressed the issues of hunger and homelessness. His timeless efforts extend from community issues to America's foreign policy. Senator Inouye remains active in the 442nd Veterans Association in Hawaii and in the Lions Club. He is a keynoter of the Boy Scouts of America and has received numerous awards and honors, including the Ellis Island Medal of Honor Award. For reminding us that the first priority of a dedicated public servant is to help people, the Horatio Alger Association proudly salutes Senator Daniel Inouye. And John Rollins of the class of 1963 will present the award to the Honorable Senator Daniel K. Inouye.
My fellow Americans, 46 years ago, preparing to say goodbye to my father with my new and ill-fitting Army uniform, he suddenly cleared his throat and he said, "Whatever it is, never dishonor your family, never dishonor your country. This has been a good country to you." Those were his words. And my mother, who always chided me, always told me that, always remember, no one's too good for you, but equally as important, you're not too good for anyone else. Be proud of yourself. But be humble. And as I courted my wife, on my second date, I proposed. And she, without hesitation, said yes. And so I said, now before you really make up your mind, I should tell you that I plan to be a politician. She says, that's fine. And then she told me, whatever it is, don't be afraid to fail. These three have done much to bring me here this evening. When you add to this the men of my platoon, the hundreds of staff people that have served with me in government, and the thousands of others who have demonstrated their confidence in me, That's why I'm here. But before I close, I'd like to share with you something that happened to me. About a year ago, like many of you here, I participated in a commencement exercise. And a young lady stood up, she was the valedictorian, and she said, "This country is going to hell. I don't think I'll raise a family. Where is this opportunity?" And she received much applause. Then I thought to myself, we had just debated and voted upon an immigration bill to increase the numbers by 25,000. And it occurred to me that this country, thousands are lined up to get in. There are more applying to become citizens of the United States than all the other countries combined. Why do they want to come here? You don't see a long line of refugees or immigrants seeking to get into the Soviet Union, or for that matter to Germany, or to Italy or Japan. They're lining up to become Americans. These new Americans must know something that some of us are not aware of. This is a great country. Oh yes, we make mistakes. We make many mistakes. We are not perfect yet, but we're trying. And so, my fellow Americans, I am proud to be an American. And tonight I'm equally proud to be a recipient of this grand award. And I accept this with great pride and great humility. Thank you.